Hey guys, welcome to another, video, I guess. This is a different kind of video I'm doing. This is a video of me talking about the 10 video games I put the most hours in throughout my whole life. Yes. I'm going to be really guessing some of these numbers. Some of these numbers I actually do have. They're real numbers. Some of them I'm going to be kind of spitballing, kind of estimating and everything like that, judging on how long the game is and how many times I play these games and stuff. But I think my estimations are pretty solid. And yes, I know there's hardcore gamers out there. And when I say some of these numbers, I know some people are going to call them like rookie numbers and all that stuff. I get it. I was a gamer when I was younger, but then I stopped. And then I became a gamer again in like 2018. So, forgive me. There was like a good 10 years I didn't game at all. So, just saying. Again, you guys might think these are rookie numbers, but these are the 10 games I put the most hours in. Let's start with number 10 with the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I put 110 hours into the trilogy, which is very difficult to do because the games aren't very long. To platinum, each game probably takes like 8 hours, maybe, if you take your time, 10. So let's just say it took me almost 30 hours to platinum all three: Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, and the Year of the Dragon. But I play these games on repeat probably every year and stuff. But when the Reignited Trilogy came out, I just was hooked to them. I took my time exploring the new worlds with the beautiful new visuals because I grew up with the Spyro games for the PS1. And I loved them. They were my childhood. So exploring these new worlds with these beautiful visuals was just exhilarating. And yeah, it took me probably like maybe 40 hours to platinum all three games because I just really took my time, just had a good time with it. Especially going like the fireworks factory and playing the levels with Sheila and Sergeant Bird and Agent 9. Just all good stuff. And then I replayed them with, you know who, if you know my channel, and me and her played them together, and we took turns, and then we did it a second time, and then I did it one time. I played all three of the games without using Spyro's Flame, which is almost impossible to do. And I gave up on that halfway through and started all over again. So just constant starting over and 100%ing the games just over and over and over again is just why I put so many hours into the Reignited Trilogy. And just the Reignited Trilogy is just the proper trilogy now for me. Except the voice of Hunter. I prefer the original voice, but that's beside the point. Moving on. Number 9 is the original Final Fantasy VII, clocking in at near 145 hours. The original Final Fantasy VII is my favorite video game of all time. It is my favorite JRPG. It is got some of my favorite characters. It's one of my favorite stories in a video game. It's a game changer for RPGs, and it's the greatest PS1 exclusive. I just love this game, and when I played it as a kid, I beat it many, many, many times, and people don't realize video games back in the day were a lot more difficult. There was no YouTube tutorials and walkthroughs. You had to guess your way through a game. So beating the first original Final Fantasy VII for the PS1, it probably took me nearly 50 hours to beat it, maybe 60. And I did it again with a second team. I remember the first team I had the original 3 of Cloud, Barret, and Tifa. And then I did a second playthrough, and I beat it with Cloud, Red, and Vincent. I always wanted to beat it with Yuffie and Sid. Definitely not Kate Sith. I'm not a Kate Sith fan, but just beating it twice in the second playthrough I did everything. Emerald Weapon, Ruby Weapon, and all of that took between like 65 to 70 hours. And then I played it on the PS4 on fast forward mode and beat it, speedrun through the game, which took almost like maybe 30 hours, and I beat it with Sid and Yuffie with Cloud as the team. So I think I clocked in over like 145 to 150 hours with the original Final Fantasy VII, and I think I could do better. Anyways, moving on. Number 8 is Crash Team Racing with 200 hours of the original PS1 Crash Team Racing. This is simple. My family played this. We did tournaments together every weekend. We call it our Crash Team Racing weekend. Yes, I played the new Nitro Fueled, and I think I put about 45 hours into it. Nothing too crazy. Well, because I pretty much played it by myself, but the OG, I played it constantly for years and years for the PS1 and for the PS2, because PS2 you can play like PS1 games. So that was just a family tradition, and I'm just guessing it's over 200 hours we clocked in. Good memories, good memories. Number 7 is Knockout City. Yeah. Knockout City, I put, again, over 200 hours into this game. I think it was it last summer? Was it? No. It was the summer before last summer, so about almost 2 years ago when the game came out. I played this game for the whole entire summer. This is like almost all I played. I was determined to get the platinum trophy for this. It just took a long fucking time, but I was addicted to this game. It's extreme dodgeball. What's not to love about it? I wish I could have more exciting story to tell you guys about this, but there's nothing that all that exciting. I literally just grinded my ass and was determined to get the platinum trophy for this, and it took over 200 hours. It was a good time. When I got the platinum, I didn't play the game again because I was Knockout City out. It literally knocked me out. So, but yeah, for about 3.5 months, I just played this all the time, every day. Alright, number 6 is Tekken 3, clocking in at just over 300 hours. Again, same thing, just me and my brother. We constantly just play Tekken 3 on replay. We face each other, and everyone has, like, I think a lot of people grow up with their type of fighting games, whether it's like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Mine was Tekken. Mortal Kombat was too, but we were more into Tekken, and Tekken 3 was the GOAT. It was the GOAT. Greatest of all time Tekken game. Probably one of the greatest fighting games ever made. Definitely in my top 30 favorite video games of all time. And just, again, we just put so many hours of just fighting each other constantly. That's me and my brother for you. Alright, number 5 is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, clocking in at 450 hours. I know that's pretty amateur hours for a Call of Duty multiplayer, and I know a lot of people clocked in the 2000s and stuff, but I played this game a lot when I got it, and I was very much addicted to it. I played the campaign, which only took like 10 hours. And I was just really addicted to the multiplayer and the zombies. I just loved playing like Extraction and D-Machine and stuff. So I was just really addicted to it for a good year and a half. I was just really addicted to this Call of Duty in particular. And I put a lot of hours into it. That's really all I got to say. And Adler was my guy that I used. And what did I use as my gun? The Krig 6 was my gun. Just in case you guys were curious. Number 4 is Super Mario Party with 500 hours. Again, this was just a pandemic thing. Me and, well, you know who. We just played this every day. We played against each other, and just, Mario Party, it takes a lot of hours. Like, a game can take 2 hours, and we just played this every single fucking day, and there you go. It clocked in at 500 hours. And just to say, you guys might say, like, again, these are rookie numbers because I play a lot of video games, and when that happens, I just play a game once, and when I beat it, I don't usually go back to it. So that's why my numbers may not be as huge as other people's numbers. But wait till I get my number 1. Alright, number 3 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the new one. I'm still clocking in hours, but at this moment, I'm at 520 hours on the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the hours are going up because I just love this fucking game. I love this Call of Duty. I love that they brought shipment in. I love all the stuff. It's great. It's fucking awesome. The missions, the campaign was really solid. I'm addicted to the online multiplayer, and the Warzone is really, really fucking good. Spec Ops is all fantastic. Everyone knows I'm a Call of Duty guy. I put a lot of hours into Call of Duty, and just this one was just such a great fucking game. And still going strong. Alright, number 2. Dead by Daylight. Clocking in at 900 hours. That's a lot of killing. Again, me and you know who played this a lot through the pandemic. For about a year, we played this all the fucking time. And I'm still playing right now. I still go back and I playing as the Trapper, fucking up motherfuckers, playing as my Resident Evil survivors like Leon, Ava, and Jill Valentine. I play him as the Nemesis now in the game. Just super fucking fun. If you're into horror video games, definitely check out Dead by Daylight. Super fun game. But my number one. That's Rainbow Six Siege. I have 1,150 hours in Rainbow Six Siege. I've not added to those hours because I have stopped playing it in the past 6-7 months. I might get back into it, but I was a huge Siege player for a couple years. I loved the game. I just loved it. I love the logistics of it. It's not a Call of Duty game. It is a strategic shooter game. It's like, it even sounds weird just saying that. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it so much, I eventually started getting into ranked matches. I actually got good enough to be a ranked player, which is awesome. Never got the platinum for it. I'm 2 trophies shy of the platinum. Who knows if I'll even ever get the platinum, but who cares? My characters, by the way, is I'm a Doc player, Frost, Thermite, Ash, and Smoke sometimes, Ace. Some of my characters I play as, and yeah. Maybe I'll get back into it, but that is the game I have put the most hours in. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and let me know in the comments below, what are the video games you put the most hours in? Let me know. I'm very curious. I'd love to hear your guys' games you just put most of your lives into. You know what to say about us gamers? We have no lives. Check you later, guys.